I mean, be for another episode or something. But
Yeah.
Gojo's over it.
You love that person, go for it,
I
man.
don't even know.
For real, boy. You love that. I'm keep
we
on
know
saying it.
about
You
that,
love
cuz.
that person, you go for
Yeah.
it, man. I was at the point in Thorfinn, like, okay, Thorfinn, are you going to get your get back or
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
like, come on, now.
Thorfinn still. Yo, welcome back. Just bros talking. You know what I'm saying? You got me, Rich. You got my boy.
Your boy JD.
Feel me? We back. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, thank you for the love and everybody commenting and viewing the channel. You feel me?
Yeah, thank you for support. We see pretty much all our platforms on it. It's the TikTok, YouTube, everything's been popping a little bit more. We love that. We love to see that. And keep on doing it.
Hell yeah.
We're down to earth people. We love to see the comments. But hey, if we don't agree with you, we gonna debate with you in those comments.
We was
now.
in there. We was
It's
in there,
all
both of
love.
us.
It's all love.
We
It's
was in
all
there.
love though. It's all love at the end of the
We was
day.
in there.
That with these topics and these questions, it's meant for debates. That's what it is. We view this as debate. So we're not gonna take it no negative. We get mad at you. No, we take it as debate. So
Yeah.
keep on commenting. We love that. Another thing, subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. I'm sorry. I'm seeing those views. There's a large percentage you not subscribing. Subscribe. Just pause right now. Scroll down. Or you talking to me right? You hear me? Just scroll down a little bit. Press that subscribe button on Just Bros Talking. Scroll back up. Start watching the video. Come on now.
Saying, like, we just hit 100.
We just hit 100 on TikTok.
And that took a minute.
That
The
took
100
us.
took a minute.
So
Then
it's
we
good.
gonna have like 1,000 views. Like,
Come on now. I'm seeing the
saying.
views. Let's just get the followers going, y'all. But we'll start off with this. So it's gonna be a little game. It's gonna call overrated or underrated anime.
hold on, you
edition.
wanted to
I'm gonna shout them out on this.
okay,
That's why.
cool.
Shout out Chaotic Puncher 8756, right? For commenting on the last video from last week we did. So this is inspired from them. Okay. Shout out you. Thank you for watching and commenting down below. We really appreciate it. So I'm gonna name an anime.
I'm gonna put his profile in this.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a question. I'm not a question. I'm gonna say an anime, and we have to say underrated or overrated. You can't say I went. No, you gotta pick one. So it's like you got it ain't no in the middle. You gotta pick one. Okay. So we might as well start it off with Attack on Titan. Okay.
Is Attack on Titan
Overrated or underrated? You can't go middle. Gotta go. I'm going overrated.
Yeah, I would just say overrated. It's definitely not underrated.
It's not underrated, but it's overrated. I would say, and why? Listen, y'all. Why? Because I do feel like the fan base of Attack on Titan, not even Attack on Titan, when anime fans started hyping it is when they started seeing 3 and 4. Like I said, season 1 and 2 was not all. It was good. It was good, but it was not all that compared to 3 and 4. And when you saw 1 and 2, I feel like 1 and 2 it was moderately rated. Then you got 3 and 4. This is when it's like, okay, come on now, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, like, and then yet again, it's definitely, if we had to pick, overrated or underrated, it's like it would definitely be underrated.
It's definitely not underrated.
Like fan base, all that, too big to be.
Okay, Fire Force.
It's still
underrated. I'm gonna go underrated.
Yeah, it's still underrated.
I'm going underrated.
But it's definitely, I think when they really start putting out, what happens in the manga, it's gonna get overrated. For sure. It's gonna heat up.
It's gonna heat?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do Dragon Ball Super.
Overrated.
Overrated?
Yes.
I'll give you overrated. I think if people really sit down and watch all of it, Dragon Ball do have some downtimes, like some heavy downtimes. Some heavy downtimes. Dragon Ball has some heavy downtimes.
Yeah,
and some moments where just like with who they fight, like the little side villains.
Like,
and
then like the fighting itself is like, it's just most of it is like just flurries of punches. Like you really don't even see the choreography of the fights anymore. It's flash, flash, flash punches, and then a big key blast.
Yeah.
There's no more like
detailed choreography.
Like Dragon Ball Z. You would see at least them dodging.
Yeah.
Punch that stick them like.
Yeah.
Like it's none of that no more. It's just
You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I'll go overrated. Okay.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen. I gotta go overrated. Why? Because listen, y'all. Jujutsu Kaisen has great animation, great fights, all that. But what's really look at? Do people really know what's going on in the story? What's really? And I'll say, I know a lot of you do. But let's really be real. Do some of y'all really know what's going on in the story? I feel like people kind of forget, like, what's really going on.
I know some people I feel like don't really know the story. Like,
do y'all even remember the main goal of of what's going on in Jujutsu Kaisen?
I mean, like, yeah, it's overrated for sure. And I mean, it could be for another episode or something. But Gojo's overrated.
Okay,
very overrated.
Okay. It's crazy.
Very overrated. Very overrated.
Okay. Like,
because I ain't even about to get into it because I don't even want to start a whole nother, topic. Stay on topic. Be for another time. Feel me?
I know. Black Clover. I'm going underrated.
I'm going underrated.
I'm going underrated.
Like,
I think it's underrated because it's been gone for so long, so people kind of put it on the back burner now.
Yeah.
But like that manga's been cooking up, and I think once we can get it back in anime, I think people's gonna be like, man, Black Clover low key fire. Like, and I know Black Clover is fire, but I think we don't talk about it as much as we should talk about it. My Hero. Overrated? I say overrated too, because like we talk about with, yes, My Hero is one of the best new gens, but I do think that
easily overrated.
If I say what is, oh my God.
Honestly, it's been overrated since it came out.
This is a hot take. At a new gen, what would you say is the most overrated anime?
I mean, if we go off timeline, My Hero's been overrated since it came out. And if you're a real anime watcher, you remember that when it first came out, it was a lot of people that was riding boys for real. It was, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's My Hero no more though.
Okay.
You could say JJK. You could. You could. I'm telling you, bro, because a lot of people listen. JJK has very cool characters, but like you said, I don't think anybody really understands or remember necessarily the plot for real. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has their favorite character. I know that for sure.
Yeah,
it's a good anime though. Yes.
All right. Let's do like two more. Let's do two more. Let's do two more. Ooh. I want to make it low key difficult.
It's like you gotta pick one or the other. Like,
let's do. He never wants that one. Okay, let's do Bleach.
Bleach. Yeah. Overrated or but that's the one of them ones that like I feel like was really rated how it's supposed to be rated. It was like,
I'm going underrated.
I was thinking
I still believe Bleach. Like I said, if we're comparing it, in my mind, I'm comparing it with now, of course, the big four: Dragon Ball, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. out of those four, I say Bleach is the most underrepresented. So I'm gonna go underrated.
Which is partly their fault because they took 8 years to come back. Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, bro.
One Punch Man. Exactly.
I think currently right now might be underrated. Now, when it first came out, I think it was overrated. I feel like it's not overrated. You think it's overrated? I mean, really think about it. Because, I mean, what people are hyped about, it's a hypeful thing. Like,
okay.
I mean, bro,
so you gotta pick one though.
I pick underrated.
Okay.
I think it's underrated.
I'm going overrated. I'm going overrated. Okay.
I think it is.
Okay.
Now the character
Mob
you
Cycle.
could say is overrated.
Mob Cycle.
Underrated.
Yeah, underrated for sure. Underrated. I think Mob Cycle is one of the most underrated.
It deserves way more
credit.
Yeah.
And that's it. So that was our little game of underrated, overrated. We might throw that game up a couple times in next episodes. But if you got any, like I said, any shows, any anime shows that you feel, we might do like cartoon edition next of underrated, overrated. Okay, so let's get into it. So we have some topics we want to talk about. So first one is, would you rather join? Okay, would you rather join? Would you rather be a shinobi in the Hidden Leaf, in the Demon Slayer Corps, the Magic Knights, Soul Reapers, or Jujutsu Sorcerer?
Well, let's go ahead and knock off the sorcerer.
I ain't gonna lie. Demon Slayer Corps.
Demon Slayer, yeah, I was gonna say
GG's, you're dead, most likely.
JJK and Demon Slayer is over with.
Because let's be real. Let's break it down. If you're not like that, you're dead. You're dead.
Right. Okay. Now we got what? Bleach.
We have Hidden Leaf, so being a shinobi, a Magic Knight, a Soul Reaper.
So Magic Knight, that's tough. So is a Soul Reaper. That's tough.
Yeah, but let's be real. I feel.
Yeah, but a shinobi.
Listen,
kind of crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking out Soul Reaper next.
Yeah.
I'm taking out Soul Reaper next. I just feel like the level of difficulty, Soul Reapers probably had the highest level of difficulty.
I mean, because all the verses are like that. If you're not a high ranked power level, you have a way high chance of just getting dogged off.
True.
Just off something simple.
True.
Like,
but it's only been one time where, okay, for example, if I have to protect the Soul Society as a guard, right? Yeah. It's only been really one time they got attacked, and that's when Yahweh and his people infiltrated and invaded the Soul Society. Yeah, they got done in, 100% got done in, but hey, it's better than what, hey, it feel like anybody can pull up in the Hidden Leaf Village. And
so what are you saying? Because I thought the question was,
who you rather join?
Right, you took the Soul Reaper out.
Yeah, I'm taking them out. Oh man,
that's what I'm saying.
My bad, y'all.
You mean the reverse?
Yeah,
you would pick Soul Reaper.
I low-key would pick a Magic Knight. Really think about it. When do we really see the other Magic Knights really in stuff?
Yeah, but like that war, people was getting dogged. That elf war, it wasn't getting dogged.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You remember?
You're right. You're right.
I want to speak about. We're not going to talk about like what happens later on, but like even like in the anime when
okay, but
when the demon
let's take out the
Shinobi.
I forgot about that. Let's take out Shinobi.
Showed up and dogged.
Let's take out the Shinobis because
no, Shinobis is G's.
Yeah,
it's G's. Oh, I guess I would pick Soul Reaper.
I think I would pick a Soul Reaper too.
But it's like,
but man,
it's just like Magic Knights. I don't know, bro. It's too much weird stuff that be going. even early on when like the kingdom gets infiltrated, you still can get hit by something.
Okay.
Depends which it depends which crew you part of too. On like which missions you get put towards.
So, okay, I ain't gonna lie. If you on the Golden Dawn, whoo.
Yeah, GG's.
If you on the Black Bulls, cause they always
they're
get
the worst.
something.
They're the worst.
You always
They're
get
the
into
worst.
something. You with the Black Bulls.
They're the worst. They're actually the worst.
I forgot their team. I forgot what their team called, but Silva's, Silva's.
It's kind of like
Silva's the head
hopefully
captain.
you got a person on your team that is crazy to help you. Like Black Bulls got Asta to basically be the plot armor. Golden Dawn, as you know. You feel me?
True.
It's like they're there to,
You're right.
depending where you at, you might not have that person unless your captain's there. Ain't nobody trying to be on that team with the purple dude.
Okay, but what
What?
your squad captain? I mean, you in the 13 squads. Don't get me wrong. Each captain can hold their own. But if you're not a captain or lieutenant, I don't know what's going on with you.
That's what I'm saying. If they're not there, then it's G's. It's G's. Yeah, bro. It's just Soul Reaper, bro.
I gotta go Soul Reaper. Comment down below. If you had to pick one, which team would you join? Demon Slayer Corps, which I don't know, being a Jujutsu Sorcerer, being a Slow Reaper, a Magic Knight. Well, it was occupation basically. But comment down below, which one would you pick? All right, so let's get into it. So I feel like talking about Attack on Titan and all that kind of inspired this question a little bit more. But we see a lot of animes starting to end, and we see a lot of animes starting to come. So my question is, out of all the animes you didn't watch, what animes you sit back and be like, man, like this was a perfect ending? I would say it wasn't a perfect ending, but it was an ending with a right message. I would say I would give Attack on Titan ending was a people at first when that first ending came out, people didn't like it, but now looking at it, I'm like, you know what, this ending ain't bad.
I mean, yeah, the message of it, I can see it.
Yeah, the message of it,
kind of like the heartfelt, like it was cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm somebody that would rather see.
Oh no,
destruction. That's somebody that wanted Eren to fully go through with it. No, kill everybody.
Listen, okay.
Kill everybody. Go ahead and stomp on everybody.
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood to me is the best anime with the perfect ending.
I was about to say that.
It's to me, I don't see an anime with an ending better than that.
Yeah. Yeah. It just like it fully wraps around
perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly. Naruto. I'm saying Naruto. Don't add in Boruto.
Boruto, no.
Let's just leave that.
No.
But Naruto, when he become the Hokage, Hokage, and him finally marrying Hinata, like,
I mean, yeah, bro.
That ending was a great ending.
It just makes you feel good. Like,
yes.
Like, he really did his thing.
Yes. Now, if they do it right, I do feel like we're going to bring up One Piece later on when One Piece, I don't know when finish. I think One Piece probably would be in the discussion for perfect anime endings, but
I don't know. I think it might be a little too conflicting. Just because nobody really, everybody might think, well, just context clues.
Okay, with the One Piece.
The One Piece is probably the journey of him. I don't think it's an actual item. But like, depending how they do it, I think it could be a little
okay.
A little like, I don't want to, I guess corny. A little corny,
100% fair.
A little predictable.
Fair.
Especially how long they want to take with it. Feel me? Mob was
I was going to say Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho for sure.
Mob was a good ending.
Mob Psycho for sure.
These animes need to end already, bro.
Some of them need to
trying
end.
to tell you.
Some of them definitely need to end.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Some of them
Oh
definitely
my
needs
God.
to end.
Cause some of them I feel like would be good endings, bro. I feel like most of these animes I watch, I can't even talk about later on because it's the manga, you know.
100%.
So it's like I gotta wait till the anime finish.
Now listen to me. Hear me out. You know what we'll switch it. Some animes that ended where you're like, man, that you didn't hit the mark.
Well, you know,
It's Girl Log On.
I was gonna
Girl
be the
Log
first
On
one I
there.
brought up. Oh my
Girl
God.
Log On. Listen, love it.
Yeah.
Didn't hit the mark with the ending.
No.
Listen,
Not at all. I don't agree with it.
Steamo should have got Nia. Come on now, y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't like the ending of Dragon Ball Z. Now I'm talking about Z, like
Yeah.
when he, Goku's at the tournament, he fought Oob. He was like, you know what, I want to train you, and then he ran off,
I don't like
flew off in
how
the sunset with him.
Cause I don't like how like then they just jump into Super and just like leave that all behind.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't like how it's like you got Pan right there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna train Pan. You just gonna say,
But like I'm
gonna come back and visit.
That's why I think Cell Arc they should have just passed it off to Gohan as the main character.
I feel it.
But it's like you feel me, y'all know about Dragon Balls. It's like whatever for real.
It's a forever for real.
Yeah, it's a whatever for real. It's a whatever for real. I'm really trying to think of some ones that ended. I know a lot of people didn't really like Soul Eaters ending.
Listen, I didn't like Soul Eaters because when she became like she was both.
Yeah.
Like a weapon and a user is just like what?
Yeah.
What? Now, yes, I know the manga is different, but that end I didn't like that. Like, come on now. Like, no.
Yeah, they could have did it differently.
That one wasn't hitting. That one wasn't hitting. It was not hitting at
the
all.
question of best is like a lot of the animes I've watched, they haven't finished. So it's like
No, you're right.
It's kind of like peace. Then I can't remember.
Yeah. What other animes that I just felt like it was like just like listen, Seven Deadly Sins. I won't say it was a bad ending. It was not a bad ending.
I stopped watching it.
It wasn't a bad ending.
What happened?
They broke the curse. Actually, I actually give that a pretty good ending. They broke the curse finally. Meliodas and Elizabeth got married. Meliodas became king. Elizabeth became queen. It was actually a pretty good ending. So I would actually give Seven Deadly Sins a pretty good ending. It actually ended pretty well. The only thing I just didn't like is like, man, my boy Escanor had to die.
Went out like a G though.
He went out like a G.
He went out like a G.
He went out like a full G, but just like, man, bro. It was just like, man, bro.
Feel me? He was cold, bro. He gotta be, bro. We gotta do like coldest characters. He one of the coldest anime characters.
Boys right now.
Right now, okay. So the question is, who's the coldest anime characters?
I got.
Or do you want to do like you want to start off with like our favorite?
And then favorite code?
Like, you just want to go down the line of just cold?
We just ping pong.
Just like, ping pong, okay.
Ping pong.
Yeah.
Okay, so coldest characters to me.
First thing you think of when you think of coldest anime character? I think of Itachi.
Itachi's pretty cold.
Simple.
Now listen. I think it was like a cold character. Like when he gets on the scene, like he just do some Roy Mustang. He cold, boy. Yeah. He's cold.
Nah, bro, my favorite was when he killed old girl, bro.
Lust.
Oh my
God. Lust was about to spear him. He didn't even flinch. God. Didn't flinch.
He just kept.
He didn't flinch.
Flinch at all, bro.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. When you hear this,
Cold.
You already know what's going on. You already,
Cold.
you already know what's going on,
bruh,
bro.
Cold, bro.
Listen,
Definitely Levi.
Levi's up there, 100%.
Levi gotta go in there.
100%.
Sure.
Listen, Gojo's up there. Gojo's cold.
Yeah.
Gojo's
Yeah.
a cold, cold
He cold.
man.
But he just be goofy with it. So it's like sometimes I think, like Toji was like older.
Yeah.
And he was cold, especially when he came back and still was dogging people. Feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. Yami's up there to me.
Yeah.
Yami's cold.
Nah.
Gotta add Zoro in it then.
Black Clover got a couple because Julius
is cold. Julius cold. Julius cold. Julius cold.
Julius is cold.
Julius cold.
Even for females, Marileona.
Oh,
cold. Nasty.
That was a good pick. That was a good pick.
Dog. Dog.
That was a good pick. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a lot.
I want to shout out this anime character's arc. But Vigilante Deku was cold.
Yeah.
Vigilante Deku was cold.
He was cold. He was definitely cold.
Oh, like I don't do that much talking. I'm just about to put work to you. Like
he was cold.
Like
he
that.
He was cold, yeah.
Man, no, Minato.
So it's cold.
It's
a lot.
Dude say it's the yellow flash when we supposed to see him, we supposed to run away.
Cause all I'm saying is because he literally took one of the hardest techniques and flipped it to his own wave and made it even colder. Like, what are we talking about? Madara was cold.
Madara was cold too.
You feel me?
Man.
Too many cold people.
We'll add Shanks in there.
Shanks, yeah.
When Shanks serious though. Shanks,
Whitebeard,
yeah.
Look, Kaido was cold to me. Kaido was cold. Feel me? Then you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta put Jinwoo in there. Gotta put Jinwoo.
We forgot about the boy
Gotta
Jinwoo.
put the ore farmer in there, bro.
We forgot about Jinwoo.
The real ore farmer.
Man. I want to shout out another character's art. But Gohan Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah. Cold.
Oh.
Even when he went Mystic.
Mystic was...
Oh.
I forgot about...
What was it called?
He said, beat you. No, I want to kill you. I said,
bro.
Man, hold on.
Crazy.
He said, beat you. No, I want to kill you.
Yeah. That was cold. Aizen, cold. Even Yahweh is cold.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Shoot, Kampachi, Byakuya, those two are cold, boy.
They got a lot of cold characters in Bleach.
Cold.
Even Toshiro was cold.
When he gets
Yamamoto was cold.
Man.
Bro, he got a lot of cold characters. A lot of cold.
Cold.
Even low-key Eren was cold too, though.
Eren, which one? No, I'm talking, oh my God.
Especially season 4.
Season 4 Eren?
Season 4 Eren was cold. He was on some other.
Man.
He was on some other stuff, boy. He was, what? On timing.
Eren, he was cold.
Yeah.
As a leader, you feel like
speech,
you was in there.
That speech,
you feel like you was in there, boy.
How you do some pull-ups, some push-ups or something, nigga. You know, I'm ready to go punch a bag or something. You feel me?
He said, I said advance. I said, oh. Wow, Titan is on his own, biting him. He said, I said advance. I said, dang. Hey, like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
That was one of the coldest. That goes down in coldest moments in anime history.
100%.
That speech, one of the coldest moments. Sure. Feel me? For real. Trying to think. I know you haven't watched it, but Lelouch is cold. Lelouch is cold.
Yeah, I gotta get into.
He's cold. He is cold. For sure.
He is cold.
Dude.
He's a man jamma.
Benny Maru is cold. We just going down the list, bro. Like, it's too many cold characters.
Maru is cold.
It's too many characters, bro.
It is too many characters. So
It's
you
way
got
too
more
many
characters.
Yeah, bro.
Man, comment down below. All right. So I'm gonna shout out this because I saw these from Instagram. So I'm gonna shout out. I think it's Wilkins RT. Shout out him because he be posting a lot of anime questions. So shout out to him. So the first question is, which power system would you have? Right? Would you pick? So these are the selections: chakra, nin, magic grimoire, curse energy, quirks, alchemy, spiritual pressure, devil fruits. And this is more like you get it and you get a random power. It ain't like
Okay, yeah, I was about to ask.
it ain't like you get to pick. It ain't like you pick.
Okay,
Now
I
I want to do this.
Now we about to generate, depending on what you pick.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Okay. So you got chakra, grimoire, devil fruit. What's really the craziest? I feel like with chakra, are you saying like what character you would just mimic with your chakra level?
Okay, we can do that with that one because we're gonna generate it. We do a Naruto generator and we see like based off that character you get is the level the chakra you get.
Cause you know, like sometimes it's based off what clan you're in. So it's
right.
Like you know, you're Uzumaki or you know one of those clans.
All right. So pick. I kind of want to go. Man,
part of me wants a grimoire, but I just feel like I'm gonna get some weak stuff.
I kind of want to go spiritual pressure.
You thinking spiritual? I'm thinking devil fruit.
Devil fruit
might be the safest option.
Spiritual pressure.
So if your spiritual pressure's trash, yeah, you know, it's like, hey, you get a Bankai?
I would assume, yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. Devil fruits be convenient. The grimoires, you have a chance of getting Julius.
Getting a Bankai?
Yeah, but imagine Julius is grimoire.
That's if you get Julius one. If I pick, I'm going spiritual pressure. I want to get a Bankai.
I'm gonna go with like even if cause I'm thinking low key chakra, but like even if I get somebody's chakra, I still have to learn how to use those techniques. Bro, give me a devil fruit, bro.
Devil fruit?
Yeah.
All right.
Easiest one.
So okay, so we picked out of which power system are you picking out of chakra, nin, magic grimoire, curse energy, quirks, alchemy, spiritual pressure, and devil fruits? Which one would we pick? I got spiritual pressure. I feel like, hey, getting a Bankai.
If you get a Bankai.
I have to train for it though, of course. I have to train to get a Bankai.
If it's based off what character you got.
I mean, if the connection would load, I would figure out, but you know, it's a little slow, so that's why we just gonna keep on going.
Do it on your phone, man. Holy snaps! And why are we waiting? You know, I'm surprised they don't got a key on there, but I guess that would be kind of like cheating a little bit.
Yeah,
like with key. I don't know. I just feel like devil fruits are just like more easier to master. We see like weak people master their devil fruits, bro.
So we're gonna do a bleach character generator. Man, let's see. Don't give me no hot dog. Give me one character.
Man, you about to give you some bug.
Generate.
But they give you some bug.
They gave me Jinrei Kichi. It's Byakuya's dad. So I'm not.
Was he nice?
That family is crazy. That's like royal family, basically. So I got above average spiritual pressure. So that's not crazy bad.
You got potential.
You know, I'm actually low key nice. What? I'm low key nice.
Watch this.
You did devil fruit?
Yeah. Watch this. Go ahead and give me a low gear fruit. Mythical zone. Hello. Year 5.
I don't know about no gear 5.
Give me white beards.
I don't know about no.
Hey, the world don't want me to have white beards fruit. Promise you that. World destruction.
I don't know. You want gear.
World destruction. Why wouldn't I?
Cause you just gonna be trash with it.
Hell. Hey, you're not gonna be trash. You got a sword, bro. You just got spiritual pressure. You just looking trash.
Okay, and you forgot some spiritual pressures can make people fate.
You ain't like that. You
Can
ain't
make
like
them
that.
fate.
You ain't like that. You ain't like that. You not like
Can make them fate, boy. Stop.
Mhm.
Stop.
that. Okay. Okay. So let me get some dumb devil fruit that can just turn you like Sugar's devil fruit. She can touch people and turn people into toys. I turn your ugly ass into the toy.
All right, here we go.
How you feel about that?
The brush fruit allows allows uses great ink benefits to anything they can draw.
Oh, that's dang, what was his name? It was in Wano's arc.
It's still trash, cause it's not that
It's
trash.
not that trash. It's
but
just
it's
not,
like
it's not spiritual.
It reminds
pressure.
me of the captain from Black Clover. Like you gotta use your imagination, and
Yeah,
I don't. You're,
I have good imagination.
but can you draw?
It doesn't matter. No matter what you draw, it's gonna come alive. It doesn't have to be accurate.
Okay, so you
I
gonna
can
have
draw
stick.
whatever
You
I
gonna
want.
have stick men.
Oh my God, I can draw something else than a stick man. I promise you, I can.
Okay, you stick
I'll
that.
draw you something. Watch.
Listen, I done saw his drawings.
My Aang one wasn't bad. I don't think you remember that.
Listen. So we picked our powers we picked. Comment down below what powers you pick. So next one is pick one fight, but the rest have to go. Goku versus Frieza. Ichigo versus Ukura. Luffy versus Kaido. Naruto versus Pain. And then shout out Wilkins RT one more time for that. Goku versus
Frieza, Ichigo versus Ukiura.
Luffy versus Kaido. Naruto versus Pain. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This kind of sucks.
If you're gonna go off of nostalgia, nostalgia and iconic, you gonna say Goku versus Frieza.
Yeah, I mean but I'm just thinking, which one did I enjoy?
I'm enjoying the Ichigo versus Ukura. I just love that. I'm picking that.
I love that too.
I'm picking that.
So we have to pick. I thought we were picking what gets knocked out. I just heard.
No, it's pick one. The rest are gone forever.
The rest are gone forever.
Yes.
Oh, snaps. Oh, snaps.
Because that Goku versus Frieza fight lasted, oh my, like 30 episodes.
So did Luffy and Kaido lasted long too. So it was really between Ichigo and Naruto for me. They both have rage moments where they tweak out.
I'm going Ichigo versus Ukura. That's
that me. Ichigo rage was crazy, but also Naruto's rage was crazy when he seen him not host. Oh no, cuz I don't want to, bruh. No disrespect to like One Piece and Dragon Ball, but yeah, nah. I gotta go with I'm gonna go with Naruto, bruh.
Okay.
Naruto versus Pain, bruh.
Okay. To me, I just like I said, to me the best like rage moments in anime to me is Ichigo's when I would say that or Gon's. Nah, Mobs was crazy too, but Ichigo's
rage. My favorite rage was definitely probably
Gon's yeah, but
because he just looked evil.
But Ichigo's was just like, man, I will protect her. Like,
yeah, but it's just too much hot.
Okay,
real. That could be another question another day.
Okay, so the question is, and shout out D Prince, okay? Question is, he's not the main character, but he stole the show. and we can. This is so he's not the main character, but he stole the show. So first one, I think if you first think about it, I would go Gojo.
Yeah, for sure.
Gojo stole the show. JJK,
Yeah, he did.
hands down.
Yeah, for sure. Not even. There's no debate on that. He did.
I will low-key go Killua next. I think Killua stole the show for a while, where more people were more interested in Killua than Gon.
Yeah, yeah. I never thought about that, but I don't know, cause like, yeah,
I
he
say
definitely was the most interesting part of their relationship.
I'm not saying that
anyway.
he stole the whole show, but there was moments.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say moments. It was a good amount of the show where it's like, okay, I'm more interested what Killua got going on than what Gon got going on.
yeah. I think honestly though, I don't know though, cause I just see him as a main character, like Kurapika. His arc,
Yeah,
that stole the show for sure.
yeah, you right.
That was fire.
You right.
But like, I don't know, cause Gon got it back in that Ant arc. He definitely got it back for sure. Out compare their fights together, Killua's fight and Gon's fight. Gon's fight was better. He had a better moment too. We just seen Killua go Godspeed, which was fire, but you know, he beat the rage moment.
I feel it. Kamina. I think Kamina, when Kamina was there, Kamina stole in Gurren Lagann. When Kamina was there, Kamina stole the show.
Yeah, for sure. That's why he had to die. It was his show.
It was
his show.
It was. I give you
it
that.
Was.
It was definitely his show.
I think. Nah, never mind. I take it back. I was going to argue Levi, but he didn't really show up enough to say he stole the show. When he was on the screen, though, he did steal the show.
You're right, 100%.
But I can't knock out season 4. That season 4, Aaron, it was a wipe. It was a wipe.
It was.
Sure.
It was 100% a wipe.
He wiped the floor, but like
he 100%
every time Levi was on the screen, he definitely was stealing the shine for sure.
Definitely was still in the shine. This is now it's getting more heavy on it now. I'm not gonna lie. This person, when they was on the scene, you can say for a bit, I say not. I don't say whole show, but at times
I agree with that.
At times, I feel like was more interesting than Asta. Especially, I think not more interesting, but I just like to see more. Especially when he got his power ups. His power ups was fire to me. At the moment, I was like, okay,
I can't agree with it. I can't. I feel like Asta was still the guy. I think if anything, the captains in general. On the show.
Okay.
Every time a captain was on screen, who cares about who's on their team? Yami always stole the show. Even before he went down, Fuegoleon, bro, when he came in, like what? That was fire.
Yeah, you're right. Like you're right.
But he got his moments, but I don't think he was still. He just, I don't know. He was making me.
How?
Is he always playing the cool, like too cool for school guy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when Asta really just trying to be cool friends for real.
What you mean? He just like,
bro.
What you mean? Like
it be moments where like he always like he just dry. He just dry with Asta, bro.
It's not even dry with Asta. Asta is like I said. Listen, with
feel
people,
Asta, bro.
You are too. You listen. Y'all are high energy people. Y'all take a lot of energy to be around. Asta is one of those people. You see how people be annoyed with Asta in the anime, like, bro, you don't chill out. Like I know where coming from. Like, bro, just sit your ass down somewhere.
Okay, and I feel Asta though because you know what I'm saying. You pump. You know what I'm saying, and when you next to somebody that you rock with, you feel me? You gonna express it. He be expressing how he feel in certain situations. You feel me? Yeah, so it's like I rock with Asta, bro.
Sit down somewhere, boy. Sit down, boy. Sit down somewhere, boy.
Shit, I got it.
Holy snaps, boy. Sit down. Basically, like God, like Like, bruh. Like, go
I
on
don't be like
somewhere.
that. I don't be like that. I don't
Hey,
be
like, chill out.
I don't
Sit
be like.
down
I
somewhere,
don't be
bro.
like that. But like, I do have high energy. You feel me, man? I get where you coming from.
Oh, I wouldn't say they stole the show, but I felt like I was so much interested if we got more time with them, and that would be Himo from Viren.
Mm.
Himo was very good character to me, and like I said, I thought it should have won best supporting character, but hey, but I think Himo got more time where we got more time during their journey to beat the Demon King.
Yeah.
I think Himo would have stole the show way more than Viren.
Yeah. Emma was great. He was fire. I think. Nah. I can't even say it was one character still in the show in Naruto because it just kept flip flopping from character to character. Like it just kept teetering to different characters. Like Itachi definitely was pulling in numbers. But then you also got moments with like Kakashi and you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Even people might argue Sasuke, but I wasn't a Sasuke guy. But like, I don't know. I can't say somebody was tofu. I can't say it. I can't say that. It was people. It was a collective of people.
I think, like I said, like let's go back to Dragon Ball. I believe that Gohan stole the show for a while. I think Gohan stole the show all the way up to when Goku came back for the tournament. He stole the show. It was Gohan's show. Actually, really thinking about it, was his show from Cell all the way into like when Goku showed up for the tournament. It was his show. Then when Goku showed up from the tournament, it went right back to Goku's show.
Yeah, I mean, sheesh.
He said, "Sheesh."
Yeah, bro. Like, I can't argue that. I can't argue that.
That's why I feel. I think it was really his show for a moment.
Gohan definitely played his role. I mean, come on, like Goku was dead.
Fair, but like,
so it's like when Goku was there, Gohan wasn't still in the show. If Goku's is alive and he's right next to Gohan, I don't think Gohan's still in the show from Goku.
I mean, it's Goku, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think so. I think, nah.
Oh,
even Vegeta really don't be taking.
Reagan from Mob Psycho, he stole the show. I would say he stole the show. When I believe for the comedic side, he stole the show. Like when he was on there, hey, I just laughed every time, bro.
Yeah,
he was too funny, bro.
Yeah. I guess you could say that. Yeah, he did.
He was too.
He
funny.
did, unless until you get to like fighting, and then you can't fight. But like the downtime of like them talking and doing just regular stuff, he definitely was still for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Askeladd, for that season 1 he was in, I felt like we was interested in Thorfinn, but Askeladd was really carrying a lot of the weight. I think he.
I can't say he stole the show.
Now listen, I don't think stole the show, but listen to me because
okay.
I take out the glasses for this.
Go ahead.
Right. I think yes, Thorfinn, we was heavily focused on Thorfinn, but I think for as the plot really didn't advance with Thorfinn. It only advanced because of Askeladd throughout all of season 1.
He was a good supporting character.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Askeladd was more, I guess, pivotal to the plot than Thorfinn was during that time. Yes, I know Thorfinn's the main character, but listen, only reason why Thorfinn was around was to get revenge on Askeladd.
I feel you.
But as the plot was like going further, a lot of stuff was happening. It's because of Askeladd. It wasn't because of Thorfinn. Come on now.
Do you think he stole the show?
I think he stole the show for a little while. Yes. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think he stole a little bit of the show. I'm not gonna lie. Now, when you get the action and all that, but I think he did.
I think he stole the show when Canute showed up. I think that's when you can say
because they
pulled
started
himself.
focusing heavily on Askeladd and his.
That's when
Okay.
that's when Askeladd started making moves where we're at the point with Thorfinn that we really don't.
I was at the point in Thorfinn, like, okay, Thorfinn, are you going to get your get back or
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
like, come on,
Thorfinn
now.
still thinking about getting a get
even
back.
Askeladd said, like, man, you've been trying for almost 10 years, like my guy, like, are you going to get back or what? Like, come on now.
Yeah, I think when Canute joined plot, that was when, that's what I got.
Like, come on now. Are you gonna really get back or what?
But the since he showed up, I don't think so.
You know what? I'm gonna add this because I'm hear me out, y'all.
Oh, here we go.
Hear me out.
Here we go.
I feel like, man, it's gonna be a hot take.
You gotta say some bull.
I'm not gonna say bull.
You gotta say some
no, this
bull.
gonna really listen. When I formulate this, it's really gonna hit. Listen, I felt like Ichigo was overshadowed by the captains. I feel like the captains ran more of the show to me than Ichigo sometimes. Actually, majority of the times to me. I'm actually going to stand on that.
Sure. Maybe in the first, like,
No.
the Soul Society. I think Wakamundo,
the cap was really okay, listen. Okay. You had listen to me, watch. You had, and I want Bleach fans, let's be real. You had Ichigo versus Grimmjow.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a good fight.
Never mind, let me shut up with that one. Cause that's only Wakamundo. That's it for real.
Okay.
Fullbringer.
They weren't even in Fullbringer.
Yes, they were. They was at the end.
So they stole the show at the end of the arc.
Okay, but what about to start? I had to. What did Ichigo do the whole Fullbringer arc?
Power back.
It was basically a training arc. It was basically a training arc.
How can the captains steal the show?
I feel like I was more interested. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I was more interested in the captains than Ichigo for a point in time. And come on now, was not.
Yeah,
love Ichigo. Listen, Bleach is one of my favorites, so it's not. Oh, you don't listen, y'all. Listen, Ichigo was not. Listen, for a moment in time, I was like, okay, Ichigo. It's like reading the same page over again. Like, give me something, because in character development, Ichigo really didn't have that much character development. Am I lying?
He didn't.
He
just
didn't.
got stronger. But what I'm saying is, yes, the Soul Society, you can say that. The captains definitely was more interesting to learn about. Then, was it the Ron cards? Is that
the Spadas?
Yeah, Spadas. I mean, that arc, I think Ichigo definitely played his.
I'll give you that one.
He competed.
I'll give you that one.
It wasn't like a.
I'll give you that one.
He definitely, you know what I'm saying? And you got. But they weren't in it. They weren't in it for.
And then the 1,000-Year Blood War is really the captains. So let's really be real.
You're right.
It's really the captains.
Right.
So like I said,
okay,
I won't say fully.
The captains got 2 arcs.
I won't say fully. I will say the captains have played a heavy role where they kind of took over the show a little bit throughout. Not a little bit, a good amount throughout Bleach. I will say that.
Right. They're more interesting than Ichigo.
Yes, I agree, 100%.
Yeah, but it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. You got a lot to pick from.
I think that goes well.
Just say that for Naruto.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that.
The same thing, but one thing that Naruto and Ichigo have in common is when they do their fights, fights are going. They're going to take over that arc.
They're there.
You get what I'm saying? Like
100%.
Every time they're going to take over that arc when they get that fight in. You just gotta wait till you get to the fight.
100% agree.
You hear me?
Okay, so this is the last question of the video. So, well, y'all don't know, but last video, 20 minutes of it got cut out due to some technical difficulties. So, but it made me think of a question: was what animes do you feel had the best life lessons? So I'm gonna go Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan has some best life. I wouldn't even say best life lessons, but it really had you reflect that life. Like, would you? save the world but hurt your people, or save your people
You
but
know what I would have done?
I know
I
what you
would have
would have done.
stomped over everybody and they mama. Would have stomped over everybody. I was with Aaron. I don't care.
Okay.
It's me and mine against the world.
100%. I feel it.
Yeah.
You got one? I got a couple.
I'm trying to think of the main one that comes to mind.
Shout out Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's no such thing as a painless lesson. I felt that line. It's no such thing as a painless lesson. Like, sacrifices have to be made. You're gonna hurt. You're gonna fall. You're gonna lose. But like, if you learn from that, man, you build a heart.
I think
full
you
metal.
know what? I think
Really?
this. A lot of people, like a lot of new people in my life, don't know this about me.
Mm-hmm.
Like back then, I used to really hold in a lot of my emotions,
Right,
and not express myself. I was very dry.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mob's message of like him learning to express his feelings instead of keeping them in,
For sure.
I think that message alone
For sure.
was like
Mob's up there.
that hit me so hard that like now, currently right now in my life as a, I'm a grown man now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I express myself now. I don't hold back what
Yeah.
I feel. I don't, even relationships.
Mhm.
Like, I'm saying, you ask my girl, like I tell her everything how I feel.
Yep.
How you feel? I don't just hold back no more. I think that message definitely.
One Piece for sure has so many life lessons. So many life lessons. The power of I would say the power of friendship from One Piece and Black Clover. Like,
Yeah. Black Clover for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely seeing him like not having no powers and still going after what he truly believes in.
My Hero too. My Hero life lessons hits too.
Yeah.
My Hero
for sure.
too.
Even Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann's. Oh my God. Kamina. Don't believe in me. Believe in me. Oh my gosh, bro. I feel that. I feel it. I really do feel that line. I want to shout out one. This is a sleeper. This is one we talked about, but it's called Baraka Moon. Like I said, it made me cry at the end. Like when I looked back at that, I was like, man, like sometimes you get too caught up in life and you forget that purpose, that what drives you at the end of the day. And that's what the main character forgot. He forgot the purpose. He forgot what driven him to do what he do. And so when he gets sent to that island and get to see friends and start to grow that that connection to them, he started to see like, that's my passion.
You know what's crazy, to piggyback on that concept of finding yourself? It was a goofy anime, but Zom 100, that was low key deep.
That was
thinking
deep
about it.
That was deep.
When you think about how he came out of school, like, think, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then this is my dream job, I'm gonna go to that, and then reality hit. He was at a job he didn't like. He got into that loop and cycle, and he just a zombie basically.
And that's a good one.
When the apocalypse happened, he enjoyed being free.
Great one, man.
And it makes you really think to yourself in your life, where you're at. Like, am I happy with, what I'm doing right now?
Yeah, that's a good one.
It was deep. It was deep for sure. It was deep. Vinland Saga was deep too.
Vinland Saga, oh my, thank you. I forgot to even bring that up, but Vinland Saga for sure.
Deep.
I have no enemies.
Then just learning how to just peaceful, accept things, move on. Got problems doing that still today.
Still to this day.
I wish I could just
Berserk. Berserkers have good life lessons.
Yeah.
Just to push on, even when the world is like, man, like demons around you, you gotta keep on moving, keep on fighting. Even when it looks like it's not good for you, you gotta just fight.
Yeah.
Just fight, man. Man, Fearing. I think that has some great life lessons, especially with the characters. They all give you kind of like life lessons. Where I feel like, especially kind of like One Piece, the journey
Yeah.
It's the journey that matters.
I think it also shows how you should cherish
who's around
who's
you,
around you,
man. You just
you
cooked on that one.
you feel me? You feel me?
You just
Like,
cooked on that
you
one.
know that quote where like,
You
you would
never,
be like, you never know what happened the next day, you feel me?
yeah.
You should tell like your loved ones you love them. You
It's
never
the
know.
quote. This one, you never know you miss it until it's gone.
Yeah.
And that's what I think Viren is going through as a character.
Yeah.
It's like, man, like
I really
I
miss
didn't
'em.
appreciate this when they were here. Like now
Now
she's
they're gone.
yeah. That's like,
And
man,
that's deep.
that
That's
is
deep. That's
is
deep. That's very deep.
man, that's deep.
I be thinking about this.
Man, that's deep.
Yeah. That was deep. For sure. For sure. For sure.
Man.
Trying to think.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Yeah, you might have heard a little turbulence right there. My bad.
I'm trying to think. Low key. I would say, I don't know if it was the message towards it, but like seeing the relationship between Kiriko and I'm talking about Sword Art Online.
Kirito.
I called him Kiriko. Kirito and his girl, forgot her name. You don't remember her name?
Hold on, I should remember this like on the back of my
Kirito and this started with A.
Asuna. That's all I need to know.
Seeing their relationship, I wouldn't say it was like a deep message, but like it definitely motivated me to like want some
okay,
real
so
love
now,
like that.
I'm gonna give my lover boy talk right now. Listen. Shout out to the romance animes. I'm gonna shout out Horimiya. I think Horimiya was a great message.
Okay.
It was more like and I'm gonna shout out Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro too, because it relates in the same way that you don't have to be same be in love. Like
Yeah.
you can be from two different sides of the world, two different perspectives, and you can still find a way if love is really there. Like that.
Yeah.
That to me is like, man, like, yeah, we might not like the same things, we might not do the same things, but like, hey, like if we really love each other, like we will make it work.
I feel like that, but I feel like that's what really makes a relationship though.
You real?
When y'all don't have the same interest and y'all are so, interested in each other, y'all want to, you know what I'm saying?
I get you.
You want a difference, basically.
I know. I feel it.
I've had that talk before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You feel me? And I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. You know? Who would want to go out with their clone? Everything just always perfect.
Right.
Kind of weird.
Golden time. If you love her, go for it, man. Go for it, man. If you love that person, you go for it.
You know about it.
Man, you love that person, go for it, man.
I don't even know.
For real, boy. You love that. I'm keep on saying it. You love that person, you go for it, man.
It's one thing we know.
Hey,
we know about that.
Trials and tribulations. Y'all fall off. Hey, you still love that girl, go for it, man. Go for it. Don't listen. If you fall off, if it goes bad, and you know there's love still there, go for it. Don't be the person that let it goes away and then you look back and sit back like, man, she was the one for me.
Yeah, but sometimes
losing them, yeah.
Some love you gotta let it go.
Some love you do gotta let it go.
You do.
But deep down in your soul, like that's the love I can't let go. You better go for that. I'm saying it like that.
But you gotta think about, okay, I want it, but does she feel the same way?
I mean, that's golden time. I'm telling you, if you watch Golden Time, like you feel me?
I don't know. Feel the same way.
Shout out to those, but I think that's all for this episode, man. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it. The grind is here, man. We here. You seen the videos getting uploaded, man. Please, y'all, start subscribing. Go down below, subscribe. We really appreciate that, man. Go to our TikTok, go to our Insta, watch them, comment, like, run it up, man. We seen it. We seen the progress, man. We really, truly appreciate it, man. We're here for the long run. it just make us even motivated,
Yeah.
even more motivated to keep on and doing our thing, man. So
Yeah.
really appreciate it for all y'all. Thank you so much, man. Love y'all. See y'all next time.